QWEN 3 from Alibaba just got released and it's a huge deal for AI. Today I'm going to show you how you can use this for free. We're going to test it out together and I will tell you exactly why this is a big deal. We're gonna see all of the benchmarks and you don't want to miss out this video because it's revolutionary. This is literally like DeepSeek R1 moment in AI. So their flagship model is a mixture of experts with 235 billion parameters, but only 22 billion parameters are active each time. Why is this important? Because it's so cheap to serve and use, and is also getting amazing performance on benchmarks. Here you can see it along with the new QWEN 3 32 billion dense model and how it compares to other state-of-the-art models, including Gemini 2.5 Pro and O3-Mini. So guys, here you can see that clearly both of these models are super competitive. They only lag behind Gemini 2.5 Pro, and that is not happening on Code Forces. Literally they just came and they put an amazing model for coding out there. Amazing reasoning model with only 22 billion active parameters. This is insane. We actually see a model that is super cheap to serve, even cheaper than Gemini 2.5 Pro and O3-Mini, being also quite better than O3-Mini and very close to Gemini 2.5 Pro. This is absolutely insane. And here we can see the comparison of the base models. We also consider 4 billion parameter model, which you can use on consumer hardware. You just need a GPU of 6 GB, which is like, it can be like 5 years old GPU costing $200 and it can still run this. And the performance of this small model is super good. It's literally like having GPT-4o on your computer, which is insane. And also this mixture of experts with 3 billion active parameters, super cheap to serve, is achieving state-of-the-art performance for non-reasoning model. Guys, these results are insane. And they also released other variations like QWEN 3 8 billion, QWEN 3 14 billion, 32 billion for whoever person wants them, with a small context length that doesn't matter that much. Pretty much if you have a good RAG system, you don't need big context length. That's just the truth of the situation. And their thinking modes are actually hybrid, which is what we have seen from Google with 2.5 Pro. You can turn on and off thinking and you can make the model think for longer. Here are some super important charts for the thinking mode. So on the blue line you can see that the more the model thinks, the more its performance increases on these benchmarks, which is insane, guys. You can literally understand that we have a new amazing scaling paradigm. We're talking about 50% increase in performance. This is important. This is such an important graph to see, and this may also improve even more. This is an insane graph, an insane finding. And what they have done to achieve this kind of performance with such small models is pre-training. Oh yes, it's pre-training. They trained on a 36 trillion tokens. 36 trillion tokens. This is an insane amount of data covering languages and dialects across the world. These data are high quality, but they also used PDF-like documents. And this is a new paradigm. There are so many more new data. And they use their prior LLMs to extract text from these documents, doing OCR, which is taking the PDFs like images and converting them to text. And they improved the quality of their pre-training data through this way. And they also used synthetic data from QWEN 2.5 Math and QWEN 2.5 Code. Now imagine these new models that are so much cheaper to use, so much better, how many data they can generate for a lot cheaper price. We literally are going to have a huge amount of pre-training data from these companies. So the models are going to get better just from data alone. You just allocate these model architectures, small, you use mixture of experts with little activated parameters, loads of total parameters, and you get state-of-the-art performance. Guys, their mixture of expert, which has a lot less active parameters, but also a lot less total parameters compared to other mixture of experts, is outperforming all of them, even including Llama 4 Maverick Base, which was the latest open source model from Llama and Meta. Guys, you have to understand, LLMs are not becoming bigger. We found the architecture of the future, which is mixture of experts with small activated parameters, loads of data from different sources, sources, synthetic data, loads of compute, and we are done. We're getting huge performance boosts and we reduce our costs 2, 3, 4, even 10 times per year just through architecture and compute improvements. This is insane. So this is a huge deal. And most of these models you are able to run on your computer. Even the 14 billion model you can run on your computer. And imagine when these models get quantized, they're going to have an insane value proposition, or even distilled, or even strained by other teams. It's a big revolution for open source. It's a big fucking deal. So let me tell you guys, this is from independent, benchmarkers. So this is actually one of the best models. It only lags behind DeepSeek R1, but it has 1/3 of the cost. Actually, it's like 1/5, but let's say 1/3 of the active parameters. And yeah, even the 30 billion model is doing an amazing job. So this is a big deal. And here you can see it. It pushes a new frontier of active parameter / performance. You can see it here. This is the Pareto frontier. It's pushing to this green area of low active parameters, but super high performance. This is absolutely exciting. And one of the things that I really like is that this model is not talking that much, is not that verbose. So it's cheap, it's high quality, but also is not outputting unnecessarily loads amount token, which is super nice. All right. So all in all, this should be an amazing model. So you can use it completely for free through two ways. You can use the API from OpenRouter. So you come to OpenRouter's models, click the models button, you log in with your account, you get a key, and then you can literally just copy the ID of this model. There are loads of models here. You have the 8 billion one, 14 billion. You just want to see that it has free. So also on the ID, you won't have it like free. You can even find the actual big model completely for free. And you can also test this out on QWEN chat completely for free. And you can also set the thinking budget here. So because I have heard that these APIs use quantized models, you might not want to use them right now because they will not have very good performance. Actually, you want to use them, but I will not be using them today because I want to benchmark them. You can go ahead on Visual Studio Code though and click here on client. This is like an extension, which is a little bit like GitHub Copilot and Cursor. You select OpenRouter and paste your OpenRouter key. And here you want to select QWEN 3. You literally just want to paste like the model. So you get like, you copy this here by clicking this button, you paste here, and you can use the model inside here. So I'm going to test it out actually, but you can also use QWEN chat. Okay. So I'm going to write a single prompt because I don't want to waste your time. We're going to create an SEO optimized transformer page, just like we do most of the times. And we're going to use it to create this, transformer page, and we can check out if the model works well. Also for, to be completely transparent, I'm going also to use this model over here, which is the online model. Again, my job is not to benchmark models, so you can always go ahead and skip what I do. You don't have to worry about me benchmarking anything. You can go ahead and test them out on your own. So that's the goal of these kind of videos. All right, so client has started running, right? So client is writing the code right now. Looks kind of good. All right, let's hit save to save this code. Going to continue writing the other code. Also, this side is like running the code super fast. The model is quite fast for inference, and you can also enhance these things. Implement true PDF generation. Okay, org schema. Okay, so it also adds things extra that you can do. So let's download this file, hit HTML. So this is the transformer page. Okay, it has way too many things. I wouldn't say it looks super good. Maybe I'm missing a file or something. I'm not sure. Can you click artifacts and preview the page? Maybe you can do that. Okay, yeah, you can preview the page. Doesn't look super good, but again, it's good at coding. It gives you the solution. So this is stuck, and yeah, there is an error because the free API doesn't work that much right now because everyone is trying this out. Okay, so let's skip that. So this is the transformer page. Let's ask one more request just in case. So I'm going to open up a new chat, which we can do. Where is the new chat? New chat. All right. Okay. So we're going to create a P5JS game. So we're going to create Flappy Bird, and all of these kind of prompts, you can find them in my GOP community link down below. But yeah, you can see here it's generating the responses quite fastly. So that looks nice. That looks good. I really want to play the game at this point. Like, come on, just give me the solution. But well, we have to think that we use like the whole budget. So it's going to output loads of tokens. So it makes a little bit of sense. Okay, are we ever going to get a response? Like, it's writing way too many things. Oh my god. I really feel like this game won't be playable. I have a little bit of a bad feeling, but let's see. It feels like it's a smart model though. Oh wait, it started to implement the game well. This looks good, but I think I can make the game one more pass to improve performance. Optimize particle system. Oh, so it stops to think and improve. I notice I'm using color. This is super interesting. Like, the model is kind of self-improving its loop through thinking, which is something unexpected. Literally, the model refactors its own code without getting asked to do so. This is pretty insane, I gotta say. Like, this was super unexpected. Okay, so this is the code. Hopefully the game will work. But yeah, I think when they will be able to test the game and see if it runs, these models will be so much better. Like, they completely lack the testing aspect. But imagine having these models and you allow them finally test what they have been making and evaluate what went wrong. This self-loop, this looping is when these models are going to replace, because that's what they miss. We as humans don't one-shot solution. We don't one-shot solutions, guys. So can we play the game here on the art page? No. Okay, so let's copy this code. How can I play the game? Hopefully P5.js is just going to run it instantly. We're leaving this transformer page. This was super bad. It's not a good website designer, that's for sure. Let's see. Okay, so how are we playing? Okay, so there is like an error. So yeah, that doesn't work as well. There is this error, sketch lift could not be called as a function, verify that zip has... Okay, so we found... So this didn't work as well. So 2 out of 2, we're not getting the responses we want. Alright, that's a little disappointing, but I just want to be fair with the model. I'm just going to give it one more try with this SPX 500 calculator script that we usually use. So I'm just going to give it a try. Okay, so the preview is really not working. At least that's what they say over here. So I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to use the HTML locally. So hopefully it will work for me. Hopefully. So let's open up the index HTML file. And this is the SPX 500 calculator. Yeah, so it uses an API. This is the toggle mode. Doesn't look good. I'm a little disappointed in the result, but who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this model is good, but it didn't really excite me. I think it's a little dumb, or it's not super optimized to have like nice visual. Like, what it creates may work, but I don't know. I'm not super excited, in all honesty.